What's the second button? There is no second pass.
Good morning, Crypto fam. How's that going? I'm feeling a little under the weather this morning. I'm not gonna lie. I was up a little too late with you guys last night. Didn't sleep very well. How's that going? Braveheart McFreedom in the house. How's it going? Crypto JPEG here for the win. How's it going, guys? Good morning, Otaku. Bring us chaos. I will. That's my job. That's my job now. I absolutely love it, guys. Thank you. Good morning, fam. Good morning. Super chaotic summer is here. Yeah, we're in the summer of crypto summer now, guys. Literally, all those things. And speaking of things, so tired of winning, guys. I'm so tired of it.
You may even get tired of winning.
I'm every freaking day. I just want to be wrong. Can I just be wrong? Please. I feel like I'm in Groundhog Day every single day, guys. Of course, last night we were predicting with Crypto Chaos Magic every single day that we were going to get a baseline bearish move, and that's exactly what we got, right down the center of what I was talking about. Damn it! Come on! Jesus! I'm ready, guys. I'm ready for something to just move in a different direction. It's getting a little too stagnant, I would say. But Bitcoin's sitting at 107. It's still a good day. Either way. But I want to be wrong so bad, guys. It'll be so much more fun to be wrong at this point, because I really don't remember the last time I was wrong. It's getting up there. All right, guys. Clifford Bushman in the house. How's it going, Cliff? Good morning. Hopefully you guys got your coffee ready to go. We've got about 8 minutes till the market open bell rings at Bloomberg. Crypto JPEG, how's it going? How long were you on the open mic? Until I fell asleep. I was up till about 2 a.m. with you guys, Eastern Standard Time, so about 1 a.m. Central. So I was up a little too past my bedtime, for sure. Durable goods. How's it going, Jim in the house? Jim, how you doing, Jim? Durable goods, the only thing keeping the market from puking over negative 0.5% GDP revision for quarter one. Oh my gosh, Jim, holy crap. I was actually bringing you up yesterday because I was talking about who the hell was it? I already forgot his name. Burnett, was it the Burnett guy? He was talking about the copper the copper gold chart when predicting Bitcoin tops, and it has not been wrong. And I'm pretty sure you mentioned that to me like a couple weeks ago. And I wasn't entirely sure what you were talking about, but I did look into it a little bit. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. So I'm not sure if that was something you did mention. I'm just remembering things wrong because that's usually how memory works these days when you get up there. But the copper gold Bitcoin chart. That's insane. Let's see if I can pull it up. Bitcoin versus gold, copper and oil. There we go. It probably will show us a good enough relevance. I wonder where oil fits into all that. All right, this is over what 2000? Yeah, the last 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. Okay, 15 years. So yeah, you can see here. Which one is? Where the hell is the index on this damn thing? Okay, where's the colors? Oh, I can't see them because of my laser eyes. Okay, there we go. It's a little better now. Dark mode. So yeah, if you look at the Bitcoin versus copper and gold, and this oil is in pink. Okay, so that's pretty impressive that Bitcoin's price against the dollar and against oil is pretty much the same. Little oil lower with oil. This is priced in oil though. I don't need all this extra information. Oh my god, it's scrambling to figure out what the hell this is. This is Bitcoin with the price in the price of gold. I don't know what the hell that is. So Bitcoin stock to flow model, copper gold ratio, Bitcoin versus gold correlation. I'm trying to find the right chart, guys. There we go. No, that's not it either. That's not it either. But I mean, damn. Yeah, just rip it up into the right, of course, Bitcoin. There's 2021, the top for 2021. You can see, I don't know, it's spilling into 2022 in February. I don't know. That's, yeah, not exactly what I wanted to show either. I could probably find it again. I found it via Simply Bitcoin yesterday. So I could probably do that again real quick, just to share with you guys. We got a little bit of time to kill in the morning as the market's waiting to open. Copper, gold, Bitcoin chart. I could probably find it on X too. Take a look where the real news is. The real news is, I'm sure someone has shared it. And nope, that's not it. Alright. I'm just going to give up and go back to the chat, guys. Jeez. Sorry. I'm just a little too tired this morning. Need more coffee. Okay, let me get back to the chat. Braveheart McFreedom says, be careful of the chemtrail cough. People are complaining around the world on X, Subtract, etc. Substack, etc. Every time they paint the white lines across the sky, me and my better half start to have a allergic reaction. I mean, yeah, chemtrails, man, that is a really old conspiracy, and I definitely think there's something there. I don't know. Sharing my own truth and experiences, says Braveheart McFreedom. Durable goods and commodities I've been de-dollarizing into farmland, fuel, seeds, livestock since 2018. Glad I grabbed land before the spike. Commodities, yeah, you're right, my guy. Oh my gosh, especially right before COVID too. It's crazy. Inflation, basically. Yeah, everything, of course. Against the dollar and inflation. Let's see where we are real quick with time. We got about 2 minutes left till the open bell. Okay. I did want to talk a little bit about the headlines right now. Most of it is over Trump's talks in NATO yesterday, still headlining. So economists take a closer look at the big, beautiful bill, and the White House isn't having it. Of course, scrambling to get this out before Sunday. Of course, the rumors they're going to stay late to try to pass this last minute. Popular fast food chain quietly launches massive expansion across America. What is it, and why should we care? Chicken finger chain, I don't know. Raising Cane's. Okay. They're doing something with Raising Cane's. Okay, moving on. White House. The White House pushes back on remarkably low GDP forecast for Trump GOP tax bill. See how far we can get into this real quick.
The legislation is still working through the process. It's moving along nicely. The issue The fundamental issue that we have is the overly pessimistic forecast that the CBO has for GDP growth. They're assuming over the next 10 years, the economy averages just 1.8% growth, which is remarkably low. Few times in the past that we had those sort of growth rates over a 10-year period. It happened under Obama, but it's very rare, and it runs counter to what we've seen in both the Trump 1 administration and the second administration, where we've seen productivity trends accelerate. Those trends are likely to quicken upon passage of the One Big Beautiful Bill, because that will increase capital deepening, meaning capital investment by companies. Higher capital investment lifts productivity, lifts wages, lifts overall GDP. So I don't understand why the CBO is so weak. And when you start off with such soft growth, by definition, you are going to get weak revenues, and therefore you're going to get larger deficits than what will actually come to pass.
All right, so yeah, GDP growth is not looking good, right? Yeah, nothing. What is new? What else is new? U.S. national debt. I'll tell you that's new. We spent about $3 billion since last night. Of course, we're going to print another $3 billion today before we get into our evening live stream. Maybe four. Again, on average, we're printing about $6 to $7 billion every single day. All right, let's get back into the opening bell. Should be happening any second now. There it is. Boom.
Percent on the S&P. NASDAQ futures are up 0.4%. We only need to go 52 points to get a closing record on the S&P 500, and this market wants to rally. You hear the opening bell on the New York Stock Exchange. Talos Energy ringing the bell there. They're pumped, but their shares have posted a negative return over the past 5 years, so they may want to get back to work. Meanwhile, here at Popular, which is a Puerto Rican bank, this guy, Ignacio Alvarez, is retiring, and he should be celebrating. He has more than tripled the shares of the bank since he took over as CEO in 2017, and more than quadrupled since he moved into the C-suite as COO in 2014. So that's an awesome way to go out.
Yeah.
Ignacio, great job, man.
Good on you. Enjoy retirement. Let's talk about Micron.
Yes,
a
let's
little
do it.
bit here. Micron shares up about 0.6%.
Everyone talking about Micron every single day.
Earnings topped estimates, but when it comes to the forecast, the AI equipment maker, they did project growth, but it wasn't runaway growth. So maybe you're seeing some of that enthusiasm drain out of this stock. I will note that Micron was up 51% through yesterday's close. So stakes were certainly high. They didn't necessarily disappoint, but maybe it just wasn't enough. Matt Miller, you can see shares trying to decide what to do at the opening bell.
And we don't need them anyway, Katie, to push to record highs. I mean, they make a difference at $150 billion. When I was a kid, that was a massive market cap. But NVIDIA is worth $3.8 trillion, extending gains after closing at a new record high yesterday. As we've been saying today, the market cap has added $1.5 trillion. The company has added $1.5 trillion in market cap since April. That's massive. I mean, there are only like 5 companies worth that much or more on the entire S&P 500. So we've seen these huge moves, and I guess it's because the economy continues to look strong. We don't get the recession. We don't get the stagflation that people have been, in and out of forecasting for the last couple of years. We are back with an economist at New York Life Investments. She's also the chief market strategist, Lauren Goodwin, still with us here. Lauren, I want to just pick your brain about the eco screen that we saw today. On the Bloomberg terminal, you can type ECO Go, and you see today just a ton of data. We had imports and exports. The trade balance is huge. We had GDP. It's down to negative 0.5%, worse than we had anticipated. Core PCE, as Katie mentioned, is higher than we had anticipated at 3.8%. Continuing claims.
Bring on the doom.
What does this economy look like to you?
Well, first of all, I live with ECO Go, so that, it's like just a regular part of my day. If we take a step back and look at the last 6 months, what we're seeing in the eco data screen is completely expected, and underlines the point that if we didn't have some of the economic and tariff-based, inflation-based risks that we have looking forward, there would be a pretty clear cut for the case for the Fed to be cutting closer to neutral already. So the employment environment has has been normalizing over the last couple of years. I believe we're continuing to see that with some softness, but certainly not recession indicators at this point. And prices are just starting to reflect some of the purchasing that companies would have needed to be doing over the last couple of months. I think that trend is likely to accelerate here as we look forward and companies get ahead of their Christmas time or holiday time borrowing, and so or purchasing. And so this is a period of time, let's call it the impasse, the summer impasse, where we're not seeing the economic risks out there borne out in the data, but we'll continue to see them accumulate.
Well, to that point, Lauren, I'm taking a look at the notes you sent over to our producers. You write that your investment strategy remains patient, diversified, and transition-oriented. I haven't seen that phrase used before when it comes to a portfolio. So just walk us through what that means.
You need a little bit more crypto in that portfolio. Anyway, yeah, I did like that she came out and flat out just said, yeah, the Christmas time borrowing. I mean, purchasing. Yes. No one has money right now to buy anything. The normies are scrambling to get what they need to buy a credit. All right, guys, we are borrowing in society now. Okay, guys, Bitcoin, of course, still sitting number 6 in market cap. Again, Nvidia killing it, man. They're getting closer and closer to $4 trillion in market cap. That's crazy. But, you know, Bitcoin will be there. Hopefully by the end of the cycle. Hopefully we can show them that we mean business here in crypto. Good morning, Joey. How's it going, Joy? How's it going? Good morning, everyone. Hopefully you guys are ready to go. Let's take a look at crypto bubbles real quick. Everything coming down into the red this morning, kind of consolidating sideways, as we did have about average of 10 to 20% gains on most coins over the past 2 days. So seeing it today coming down just a little bit, about 3 to 4% on average. All coins in the space is kind of, you know, is to be expected, especially since the option is expiring tomorrow. Technically it happens tonight at midnight, so stay frosty, guys. We have a little bit more volatility to the downside probably here to come, as of course we predicted last night. Yeah, this is kind of what I'm thinking, guys. What my general feel is. I did this aside from the Crypto Chaos magic we do normally every single night, but this one right here is kind of my general idea for when we're about ready to blast off, and it's going to have to wait until that Friday sell-off occurs. I don't think it's going to sell off very much, just because we've already pretty much been oversold this entire month. I mean, we have basically just went sideways now for 45 days or more. I think that's plenty of time. Let's see, how many days has it been? Roughly around 49 days now. Yeah, so about 50 days in, sideways action. And what are we doing? We're basically just printing a handle for this ginormous cup and handle that formed over the entire year. Yeah, since January. So we're ready to break up and see higher highs. Of course, we're looking at a... sorry, got a frog in my throat. $120,000 to $130,000 Bitcoin potentially from this next leg up, and that could occur again within the next 2 weeks. And we're still, if we stay right above, we did touch it just briefly yesterday. This what I call a launch pad that I drew back in I think the beginning of May, maybe end of April. This entire area, this entire zone right here, we did get right back above it, just briefly touching the edge of it yesterday, and then we got shot back down in the foreign markets as the foreign markets sold off as they closed, again, as we predicted last night. All right, moving on, guys, moving on from Bitcoin. What else we have? Let's take a look at some other our favorite coins on the channel. Jasmy coming down a little bit this morning too, as there was a pre-market sell-off for Jasmy. Look how much it ran last night, though. Oh my gosh. Crazy. So yeah, Jasmy having a little bit of a pullback again. This looks bullish too. I mean, how much more can we sell off for Jasmy? It's been beaten down and run through the ringer, down to a penny already over the last few weeks. I think it's the lowest we've seen since, what was it, back in May? Yeah, April. Since back in April. Yeah, so I think we're ready to go. Every coin's going to be on a similar like chart too. Swiftcoin looks again like it's got kind of like a inverted head and shoulders kind of pattern still on the chart. So it'll be nice if we do get a recovery to the upside here before next month. But I'm still waiting for next month to really get excited for price action. That's just kind of my general feel right now. And guys, we're only like a couple weeks away, so I mean a week, realistically, like a few days. But when the market actually starts to move with it, it'll probably be in the middle of next week, like Wednesday, Thursday, something like that. I know Jake the Snake was in here. He's not showing his face now because today is the day. Jake, where are you, my guy? Come on out. Everyone wants to grab their pitchforks and start chasing you down the hallway. But yeah, he was predicting a what was it 3:48 Pacific time? What the hell would that even be? Oh my gosh. That would be like 6 o'clock Eastern, something like that. I don't know. But yeah, today is the day. It is Thursday, guys, for those who know. Jim Daringer says Bitcoin Cash still holding strong. Surprises me. On-chain activity currently near all-time highs for 2018. Yeah, it's been crazy what's been going on with Bitcoin Cash. I still don't understand it. Are they getting an ETF? That'd be the only thing I could think of. I mean, it still looks like it wants to rip, and I drew that last time I was on here. I'm like, get ready, it wants to rip. I don't understand it. I'm definitely not allocated to it. This is a Dino coin, an old fork of Bitcoin that I thought would have went away by now, but it hasn't, and continues to surprise everyone. I guess. Man, so let's see what happens with that. Crypto JPEG says, no, we're supposed to take off today at 3:49 p.m. Exactly. What the hell, Jake? Where are you? We're gonna come looking for him now. Okay, what else we have here? Braveheart McFreedom says with that green candles in the Bloomberg while the GDP is retroactively revised downwards, misleading price agreements are reported, and most people are more indebted by the month, more in debt by the month. All rainbows and lollipops and sunshine. Yes, 100%. I like that, that metaphor there. With that said, DC into ZBEC dip is what I'm doing. Physical silver in ZBEC. While the meat birds. The meat birds, that's great. The meat birds are pumping up quickly. A quick summer of chaos. Bitcoin will have plenty of fuel. Oh yes, it will. Let's see what we got here. Braveheart Freedom also saying nice bull flag on Jasmine. At least it looks that way to me. Positive things coming. Yeah, like I said, you can't beat this down anymore. It's sitting at the lows. We're ready to go. Come on. And I guess if you want to zoom out, you could kind of say that. I don't even want to mention it. I don't even want to mention it. This price action has been so shit for Jasmine this last 2 years. Highly manipulated, especially with these pullbacks. I can't fathom what's going on behind the scene. All right, guys. Let's see. Happy Thursday, Milk Money's here. How's it going, Milk Money? How's it going? Welcome. My boy. Strawberry Dragon's also here joining the chaos. How's it going? Strawberry, my favorite flavor of dragon. Jim Daringer says it's just confusing because merchants seem to prefer Litecoin. A pivot to Bitcoin from Litecoin. That's what I'm surprised. I don't get it either, Jim. If I were to guess between the two, Litecoin would be pumping right now and not Bitcoin Cash. And I know Litecoin has had ETFs in the works for a long time. I mean, it's been a we know the tokenomics, right? It's basically Bitcoin. Same thing with Bitcoin Cash. It's basically Bitcoin. The tokens are different, the amount of tokens, and obviously, where it is currently in the cycle. It's already had its halving. I don't know enough about Bitcoin Cash to say. I'm pretty sure it has a halving, but Litecoin had its halving last year too. And it didn't really move the needle for Litecoin at all, as you can see. Let's see what else we have here. I know I'm missing something in the chat. I skipped over. I've been jumping over a lot. Okay, I think I'm almost caught up. Braveheart Freedom says, Otaku, can you explain the benefits of owning Bitcoin Cash? I can't tell you. I can't, other than the normies are going to come in and pump it. I don't know. I really don't. I really don't know, man. Sorry, Oscar. Yeah, I guess I am pretty stupid when it comes to Litecoin. Stocks rises, S&P 500 nears all-time highs, guys. All-time highs are coming for the S&P 500. That's one of the headlines floating around right now. Let's see what we can actually look up real quick for Litecoin. Litecoin. Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash. Let's just ask AI real quick. Why is it pumping, I guess? Why is it pumping? Yeah. Why is it getting positive price action? Question mark? Okay. I'm asking question. Okay, why is Bitcoin Cash? Come on, Google. Alright, we're gonna go somewhere else. I guess we'll go to DuckDuckGo. Should pop up with its algorithm right away and quit being a pain in the butt. Nope, it didn't either. Alright, I'm just gonna go to Grok. Screw it. Going to Grok. Going to Grok. Boom. Why is Bitcoin Cash getting positive price action? Bitcoin Cash has been experiencing positive price action due to several factors: increased trading volume, institutional interest, technical breakouts, market results. This is the same thing we get every single time I ask AI, guys. It makes no sense. Speculative and potential adoption. Bitcoin is ranked 4th on Crypt Week Works global adoption list, showing real-world utility. Analysts suggest it could reach $700 in 2025. Yay! What's that, 2x? Where's it at now? $300? Yeah. Not very bullish for price. Not even. Wow, it's $500 right now. So $200 more. So it's going to go up about what? Half an X? I don't know, guys. I don't get it. I don't get it. That's what they're, just probably a conservative price prediction. So what is? I don't understand the overall sentiment on it. Despite broader market volatility, and Bitcoin's lackluster performance, I wouldn't say Bitcoin's had lackluster performance. It will get explosive at some point. Bitcoin Cash has outperformed, gaining 98% since April and reaching a 2-month high near 500. Maybe it's just being treated as a meme coin right now. Bitcoin's not pumping. We're gonna pump like Bitcoin Cash instead. That's kind of my idea around it. I just don't understand it. Okay. They're saying the potential adoption is pointing to possible better scalability and settlement speed for Bitcoin Cash. All right, guys. I don't know. I can't tell you. We tried looking at this. Is like the second week in a row we did this. And it's just like, what the hell's going on? Let's just see what's going on in the chat. Maybe you guys can point me in the right direction. Let's go, my boy Mermoa. How's it going, Mermoa? Good morning. Good morning. Hopefully you guys got coffee going this morning. I cannot go without coffee this morning. I'm so dead from last night's live. That was insane. The community has had a big fight in 2015. Roger Ver had forked Bitcoin into Bitcoin Cash, focusing on transaction speed and block size. It's essentially the same thing as Litecoin. I mean, that's always been my general sentiment as well. I mean, it's still a cheap man's Bitcoin, right? Or of course a fork, or another vision like Satoshi Vision, BSV. Okay. Whoa. When you zoomed out on Jasmine, the bull flag I thought I saw went away. Maybe I saw a flag pull, price spike followed by consolidation, sideways flag. Maybe that was something else you're on your screen. I don't know. The time frames will definitely do that to you for sure when it comes to the charts. I mean, you zoom out and you're like, oh damn, what the hell is this? Especially looking at the launch of most coins back in the 2021 era. Yeah, you look out right now, we're sitting at the lows, of course, from the big breakout we had back in February last year. And I think I called this, was it yesterday or the day before? When, I think it was Monday, when Japan announced that they were looking at, about pushing a flat 20% capital gains tax across all assets in crypto. That was huge. To me, I'm like, dude, everyone's going to get in on Japan. Like, it's just a no-brainer. 20%. Oh my god, I would die. That's like, that's so great. Yeah, I think it's still making the rounds right now in their legislative system. But yeah, it's common. Big pumps coming for a lot of Japanese assets. I think a similar kind of move as we got back last year in February. Man, it's been so long. Holy crap, it's been so long. Has it really been that long? Oh my god. It was a reality check. Boom. Hit you right in the face. Jim Deringer says if mass adoption were to occur, Bitcoin Cash would be more efficient than straight Bitcoin. The same thing would be said for Litecoin. So take that with you will. I mean, yeah, but it's obviously not what everyone's chosen as a winner, right? Everyone's of course flocking to Bitcoin, the original, as a savior for the death of the dollar, de-dollarization, and all the things. And of course being updated all the time. I mean, with Litecoin, I mean with the Lightning Network, I think Bitcoin's going to do okay with payments. And again, it could change totally. It'd be totally different coin by the end of 2030. Jim Deringer says the Bitcoin community did not take Roger's focus on merchant adoption, feeling it would detract from the original vision of Bitcoin. Braveheart McFreedom says maybe normies that like cash and also like Bitcoin think it's desirable. Bitcoin of the name. Maybe it's just that dumb normies gravitate towards those two catchy words combined. Maybe Bitcoin. Maybe because they think they see a lower price point. Yeah. Okay, that's exactly what. Again, my sentiment was too, is like the normies are here, but they're not. They're not pumping the memes. They're pumping Bitcoin Cash because it's cheaper. I mean, I saw that in 2021. That's what made me instantly think about that huge first breakout we saw a few weeks ago. But I don't know. It's got staying power. So for some reason, right, at least right now, maybe it's been treated more like a meme, in my opinion, than anything else. If Bitcoin's not pumping, I'm just gonna throw all my money into Bitcoin Cash. It's a weird one for sure. Good info, Jim. Thanks for your perspective. Not normies outside of the weird community it has. Merchants are the main ones eyeing Bitcoin Cash. Okay. All right. So what else are we looking at then today? Let's see if there's anything else talking about over on Bloomberg. Of course, as we jump back and forth as total chaos every single morning here at Crypto Chaos. Here we go. And coffee. Don't forget the coffee. Definitely needed some more coffee. Let's see what Bloomberg's talking about right now. Nothing. They're on break. It looks like they might be jumping back, though. Some of the top news right now on their terminal. Brazil revs up biofuels. Amundi says clients are asking for hedges amid high volatility. I mean, Bitcoin. All right. What else we got? Let's take a look at CNBC this morning. Haven't taken a look there yet. Stocks rise as S&P 500 nears record high. Yeah, almost there. Not Bitcoin, though. Where are you, Jake? Come out, wherever you are. I know you're hiding. Everyone wants a piece of Jake the Snake this morning. Speaking of Jake the Snake, I do have to remind you guys to please shill. I gotta do it. Please like, subscribe, do all the things down below. We need at least 1,000 subs to get all the superpowers on the channel, and we get closer and closer every single day. I think last time I checked it, we were sitting over 725. Guys, we're so close. It's only 275 more. And we're there. Okay, let's see what else is going on. Here are Thursday's biggest analyst calls. NVIDIA, Apple, Broadcom, Micron, Microsoft, and more. Okay, so everyone's, of course, looking at all the big tech stocks to pump over the day. Capitol Police arrest dozens of people protesting medical cuts in Trump budget bill. Oh, boy. And I think we started reading that, but didn't get finished with it. But we started to show about the big, beautiful bill progress. Let's see. Latest stock market rally has another driver in its factor. All the headlines kind of pushing towards a good green day for the stock and traditional finance markets. Let's see. Braveheart McFreedom says coffee is a love in a mug. I love that. I've never heard that one before. Coffee is a love in a mug. Dudes, I definitely love having coffee in my mug. All right. Where the hell is Bloomberg? There we go. Let's see what are they talking about.
Retail analyst Poonam Goyal says that the company's turnaround could be at a turning point. She joins us now. So Poonam, this turnaround, let's talk about it a little bit because Nike has seen three straight years of losses. It's down.
Damn, they've seen 3 straight years of losses. I'm not a huge Nike fan, but man, it's a classic pop icon. That's terrible. 3 years of loss. Wow. All the people buying up the shoes and collecting them, really, even after all that. Nike also has NFTs related to their shoes too. At one point they were they were releasing them on Decentraland or was it Sandbox? I forget which one. Last cycle, I think even into this cycle, they were still giving out NFTs for like coins, shoes, digital version for your shoes and the real thing. Yeah, I wonder if that is ever going to come back again. Again, this cycle's weird. This cycle is weird. You think that after COVID and everything that we'd have a little bit more renaissance with like metaverses, but no, no, it's not. Let's see what else we can dig up while they're talking about shoes. Jeez. Stocks rise as the S&P 500 nears record high. I guess we can take a look at this real quick and just unpack it, and then try to see if we can dig up any crypto news this morning. Stocks take higher on Thursday as the S&P 500 continued to march towards all-time highs set earlier in the year. The broad market index climbed 0.4%, and the Nasdaq Composite advanced 0.5%. The Dow Jones Industrial Averages climbed 153 points, or 0.4%. The S&P 500 traded about 0.5% below its intraday record high of 6,147. Jeez, in February. We're getting close now, closing in at 6,144. Let's see where we are currently on the charts. S&P. Oh, damn. Yeah, it's really, really close. Really close. Let's zoom out back to February. This is good, guys. I mean, this goes back to what I was saying before yesterday about how all the coins haven't reached their previous highs since back in January, February. And if the stock market gets above this, I'm sure a lot of the money is going to also flow into crypto as well. Yeah, this is crazy. Crazy. And did they break it? It looks like they touched it. They may have touched it now. They didn't break through yet. All right, so looking forward to that today. If that does happen, pat yourself on the back. I guess if you waited, through all this, through all of this. Holy crap, man, that's insane. All right. Let's see what else we have here in the chat. Lots of headlines about AI slashing workforce. Yes, let's freaking go. I love it. Yes, I also was replaced this year by the robots, the AI, and the things. Because I was a graphic designer, guys, and it only takes one person now with AI to do the work of about 4 people. So that's where I came into the scene. Full-time crypto enthusiast now. Here on YouTube. Lots of headlines about AI slashing workforce, but I honestly believe it's a facade for a weak labor market. Powell keeps saying the labor market is fine, but continued unemployment still rising. Yeah, I don't know. The unemployment, I don't know if I really believe the unemployment numbers. They're saying, oh yeah, it's not as bad, but it's sticky for like long-term unemployed people. They're not really creating new jobs. That are getting these people that have been unemployed now for a while. Look at this beautiful inverse head and shoulders on the S&P 500 though. This is textbook, man. This is about ready to blow up. Providing we don't get a Black Swan event. That's crazy. Okay. Brave Army Freedom says, has the King of Ohio been dethroned due to the red day today? I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's probably just trying to recover from last night's live stream. Because I'm telling you, it was hard to get out of bed this morning. Okay, so yeah, the King of Ohio, Jake the Snake. He said it won't start until 3:48 p.m. He did say that. Yes, he did. Liquidity challenges is why I voted for Ramona's suggestion of 7-3. Yeah, I still think it's going to maybe be a few days later than that, but I think Ramona's definitely closer. Again, this has been a family debate. Yes, a family debate. But it's good. It's good. It keeps us all strong together. In preparation. Let's see what we have here. Jim Derringer says initial job loss claims are down, more concerning that continued claims still edging higher signals a problem. Jim Derringer is also pointing to the IWM for an idea for altcoins and RN will be IWM. What is that? Small cap indicator. Great for altcoins. Huh. IWM. Yeah, I did want to get back to that. If we do have some time, I did want to go back and try to find that copper gold. I'm trying to find who it was. I'm just going to go back to where I heard about it, which was here on YouTube, believe it or not. Of course, like everywhere else, all the real news is not actually covered by the news. Come on. Yeah, so just chill out, guys. I accidentally just pulled this one up. Oh, yeah, so Simply Bitcoin had talked about it. And of course is Nico and Opti over there. I'll just pull up their channel and click on the one I saw them talk about. This one here. They were basically making fun of some of the old price indicators we had for tops for Bitcoin, which of course were the stock to flow from yours truly, Plan B. Great, great. I feel like he's probably like Icelandic. I think he's Icelandic. His voice, man. But anyway, yeah, Plan B. They're talking about the power law model and all the things. And of course, we've mentioned them many, many times over the course of the channel. Even even poking fun at the rainbow chart, as we always look at the rainbow chart too for some sort of knowledge. But anyway, here we go. This is what I'm referring to here, and this was brought up. This is an idea by Joe Burnett. That basically shows that Bitcoin has been correlated to the gold and copper charts. And you can see all the tops are pretty clear when you look at this chart. Pretty clear. Let's zoom out. Maximum zoom for maximum effort. Okay, and yeah, you can see here, and I should be able to draw on this, yeah. 2013, here was the top. Here we go in 2017, there was the top. 2021, there was the top. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So I wanted to get your opinion on this, Jim. If you didn't mention this to me before, I thought you did, but yeah. It's really interesting to see this playing out. Yeah, if you also take a look at where Bitcoin is right now with this in terms of copper and gold, we're just getting started. We're still at the bottom. Really cool to see this one here. So I wonder if we can actually send this one over to go back to X real quick. I gotta go back on the Bloomberg. So okay, we're still in recession, in recess, whatever, recess commercial. Oh yeah, Joe Burnett. We're gonna look up Joe Burnett over on X. Give him a follow. There he is, right there. I don't think I have him followed. No, I do not. Wait, that's not him though, is it? Okay, maybe I am. I don't know. But yeah, I wanted to follow him over there, just not to forget, guys. Joe Burnett bringing that idea out in the front. I think it's a cool idea. I'm definitely going to be looking at it. I might even make a new chart for it, just to play around with it. But that's I don't think there's anything that accurate. It kind of blew me away. Okay, let's see what else we got here in the chat real quick before we get back to the news. Correlation is interesting, but copper has been considering consolidating for a decade. Tricky to utilize it. Well, I mean, with copper alongside gold, you can kind of see a clear picture. Jim Derringer says they revised down the initial claims, but continued claims as an indicator the new jobs aren't being added to the market. Braveheart McFreedom saying that the by numbers I mean the unemployment numbers. I think I missed something. Dang it, guys! Keep jumping around the chat. It's total chaos every single morning. Braveheart McFreedom says, can I really trust any of the numbers they report? No, we can't. That's the problem. We can't trust anything that the Fed puts out. It's an easy, probably realistically after July 7th, after the holiday weekend ends and dinosaur stock market reopens. I agree. I think usually with the holidays, all Wall Street, Main Street, everyone goes on vacation. Yeah, there's no exception for crypto. We do see a lot less volatility because everyone's on holiday. Yeah, there might be some exception to some other countries, but in the U.S., we're pretty much going to be very preoccupied. All right, let's see what Bitcoin's looking at right now. Still hanging out at 107.1, still holding above 107, which is the main key here. And man, this chart's getting messy. I can get rid of at least the super bear target. I got to keep the other stuff up for tonight. Okay, so yeah, looking pretty good. Bouncing off of almost exactly where I drew from last night. Anytime now. And again, we're going to probably still see a little bit of a sell-off until we get to this, midnight tonight. Okay, as options will expire, guys. That's the whole idea. We gotta get people to start capitulating out of their positions and get wrecked, and yeah, watch all the smoke and flames and nonsense. Overcomes in the chat. How's it going? Overcome. Hopefully you are overcoming this indecisive price action towards the end of the month. Man, every time. Let's see, what do we have here? Braveheart McFreeman says, it's linked, Jim, just making fun of the old Monday, Friday system. I don't invest in stocks. Full disclosure. Me too, Braveheart. I'm all in on crypto. That's where, of course, all the real money will be made this cycle. Okay, let's take a look and see what talking heads are talking about over at Bloomberg, if they're back yet. Nope, 30 seconds. Almost. Let's see if we can dig up any news, though, on the Bitcoin, maybe Cointelegraph.com. Yeah, let's check Cointelegraph right now for some headlines for crypto. Deribit and Signal Plus launched summer chase competition. Okay, is that like a hackathon? Indian politician calls for Bitcoin reserve pilot as U.S. embrace Bitcoin as of 44 minutes ago. Here we go, guys. Finally, some good news today. Pradeep Brandari, spokesperson for the India's ruling BJP party, calling for a Bitcoin reserve pilot and clarity for the country's tax but unregulated approach to crypto. Let's freaking go, guys. The national spokesperson for India ruling party called the country to consider launching a Bitcoin reserve pilot, saying that it will be a strategic step towards economic resilience. Let's go, India! Yes! Winning, guys. I mean, they're the largest country by population. That'd be insane if they start stacking sats. All right, so cool stuff there developing for India. They've had a lot of negative, regulation towards our space for a while. I'm really hoping that they start flipping in a big way like that. That would definitely do it for me. Wall Street buys over $1 billion in Bitcoin in dollars, or do or die moment. What kind of headline's that? Probably just talking about the end of the month. Trump's early Fed replacement plans rattled markets, accelerating dollar loss and sending the Dixie to the lowest level since April 2022. I cannot stop hitting this button enough, guys. I love it. I love the chaos, guys. I absolutely love it. And yeah, we've been tracking the Dixie every single day, and it's been making me. It's still my favorite thing to wake up to in the morning, guys. My favorite chart to look at. Look at this. The lowest we've seen, a 97.16, definitely sitting at the lowest we've seen on the year. All you gotta do to go to year to date, and it just makes me very happy in the pants. I just gotta say that without getting banned on YouTube. Yeah, very, very awesome chart. Love this. And of course, risk on assets are going to do great with the Dixie down, and this is exactly what Trump had campaigned for: a weaker dollar. All right. Where are we? Back into the headlines. So yeah, that's cool. Dollar loss to Dixie, lowest level in 2022. Trump's Fed shocker coincides with 500 million Bitcoin ETF inflows. As of Wednesday, these ETFs have held 1.25 million. It's been a while since we looked at the chart and just kind of seen where the I think it was a couple days ago I pointed out where the last big buy-ins were and outflows and inflows were for Bitcoin. This looks like kind of one right here, right in this area right there. So that's what they bought up at the end of yesterday, pumping the price up About 0.5%. Jeez. So yeah, inflows are definitely still coming in for the ETFs. Okay, let's see. More than half of this week's inflows came on Wednesday, following a Wall Street Journal report that President Donald Trump may announce a replacement for Fed Jerome Powell. Come on, he's got like 6 months left. No, he's got like 8 months left, something like that. Either way, he's gonna be out either way next year. It's not gonna matter too much. I think they're just getting a little too greedy with this. Trying to kick him out this early, or at least getting him to capitulate on the interest rates that early. I think he's doing okay. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt. He's also just one person at the Fed. Basically the spokesperson for the Fed. It's not all just on his shoulders. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Attila the Hun. How's it going, Attila the Hun? Good morning. Last night's live was fun. It was, man. Thanks for all the info. Of course, anytime I can help you guys out, I will do it. Clifford Bushman says, 16th of June, 2025. Someone asked me in the live, new all-time high altcoin season. Specific project is going to begin without missing. A beat comes with Jake the Snake from Parabolic. Run begins June 26th at 3:48 p.m. That's what he said. He's not coming out today, though. Come on, Jim. We know you're there. We know you're lurking in the corner somewhere. It's fine, man. We all make those those calls, and it can still happen. It's not 3:48 Pacific yet. Anyway, I like both markets. Opportunities everywhere, says Jim, according to pertaining to the stock and crypto markets. What else we have here? I'm jumping all over the place as I normally do. Keeping you guys on your toes as well as myself. Brave Farming Freedom says, yes, Jim, economic data is largely smoke and mirrors. I don't believe the hype and investment and invest in assets of DeFi, crypto, and physical silver. I like to reduce counterparty risk with self-custody assets. Jim Deringer says, I wish I could be bullish on silver, but JPM and Jamie Dimon can paper short the living. Yeah, they can. They've been caught so many times manipulating the gold and silver markets, and they paid hundreds of millions of dollars in fines for doing so. Should have ran in 2011. Absurd that it didn't. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what else we're talking about. I think we're missing them over there. What are they talking about today? Tax bill.
Affirmed their guidance despite the incremental impact from tariffs that eases some investor concerns recently.
All right, McCormick's based in Hunt Valley, Maryland, right outside of Baltimore, home to one of my favorite golf courses, Ames Valley. But you look at McCormick over the last 5 years, the stock price on a compounded basis, -0.
McCormick, really? Come on. The spice manufacturer? Oh my God, come on.
0.75 with this stock. Or these
Okay. All right. I think we're done with Bloomberg today. I can't. I haven't been in my kitchen all year, man. I haven't been able to since the move and everything. I really want to cook. It just reminds me I need to cook. I need to get my life together so I can cook again. All right, stocks rise. S&P 5 near its record highs. Let's take a look and see anything else breaking on the TradFi and crypto markets. Let's see how crypto bubbles are doing too. Still in the red today, pretty much consolidating. Bitcoin Cash, the only thing really moving. Look at this, up 2.5% on the day so far, as we continue to talk about the little fork of Bitcoin that could. What is this here? Also, Tether Gold is up a little bit too. Who the hell is buying Bitcoin Cash though? That's what I want to know. Bitget token, BitGet token, the BitGet from the BitGet ecosystem. Okay, what else we got going on, guys? Oh boy. Brave Heart My Freedom says, I honestly don't think they should drop rates. I agree with you. It would further devalue the already devalued currency. It would be like putting an old dog out of its misery. That's the whole point. That's the goal. I really do think that the goal is to destroy this system, destroy this market the way it is. They're doing it in a fashion that is going to make select people more wealthy, and we're here to also reap in some of the rewards and stay our head above water, because everyone right now is on borrowed time and borrowed money. Specifically borrowed money. It's just what it is, guys. It's life now. You'll own nothing and be happy. All right, let's take a look and see what's going on with the crypto news. What else is happening? XRP Ledger, why is that headlining? Ripple rolls out permission DEX on XRP Ledger. SBI CEO shares hot take on that. Permissioned DEX. What permissioned DEX? Permissioned DEX. Yoshitaka Kitao, CEO of SBI Group, has published a tweet in which highlighted a major step in the XRP Ledger rollout permissioned DEX, decentralized exchange on XRPL. That's the name of the DEX, permissioned? I'm just like, are they getting permission? Like, are they, I don't know. Are they approved? I'm like, okay. Introducing permissioned, that's a terrible name, DEX on XRP, unlocking institutional access to DeFi. Here's how the permissioned DEX on XRPL, Ripple's ledger, works. This is the pivotal move for real-world asset financial apps running on XRPL. According to the latest press release published by Ripple, permission DEX allows regulated financial institutions to trade or move value on XRPL, decentralized exchange, without compromising on compliance, scalability, or decentralization. The launch took place after earlier this year. Ripple shared an outline of the vision for unlocking DeFi across the financial institutions on the XRP ledger. Permission DEX offers a fixed set of rules for approved participants to match their offers with a specific group called permission domain. Particularly, this type of DEX allows app creators to make permissioned order books for permissionless coins. Whatever. Such as XRP, stablecoins, or wrapped cryptocurrencies. They will also only be granted access to via allow listed accounts. XRP Ledger can run multiple permission DEXs, and each one would be uniquely associated with permissioned domain, which has acted as an allow list for accessing the DEX. That press release trades on as much permission DEX can work against other trades offered in the same permission DEX. Each of those platforms on XRPL can have order books for an unlimited number of crypto pairs. Okay, I mean, more trading on Ripple. Yay. I guess. I guess Ripple, I mean, that could make XRP a large trading pair with pretty much unlimited amounts of coins. I mean, that could be pretty bullish for the price of XRP if you do like that coin and its ecosystem. Okay, so let's see what else is going on. Does the permission DEX have a safe word? That's what I'm saying, Cliff. What in the hell? Who chose that name? Do I have permission to use permissionless? Oh my god, permissioned? Oh my god, this is a dumb name. Okay. Anyway, after LKX and BitThumb, Binance announced that it will launch the altcoin on its platform. Okay. What else we have here on headlining this morning? Is Pump.Fun fueling the next Solana-based meme coin explosion? I think it's too late in the cycle for that. I think we're going to have to wait till the bear market for Pump.Fun to have another huge coin breakout. Like, what was the last one? I mean, Peanut? Moodang? I don't know. Anyway, XRP price prediction, will July trigger a record-breaking rally? I think so. And everything else is pretty much kind of stale. Ripple chairman says it's not about the tech, it's about the trust. I don't know if I trust Ripple, though. It's too centralized, man. Too centralized. Okay, let's see what else we got here in the chat. Jim Deringer also saying, I'm not about investing paper silver. They can manipulate the price via paper silver. This is, undercuts the spot price. I agree. I 100% agree. That's what's kind of held me back from investing too much into gold and silver. Over the years. All right, let's see what else we can dig up today. Let's go back to Bloomberg real quick. We are getting closer to ending the live stream, and other than the India piece, that was pretty bullish. But again, it's not moving. It's not moving the needle on price action. Nothing really is anymore. It's weird. It's really weird. We're living in a paradox. We talked about that last night too on the open mic live. It is a paradox right now. There's just more. I have never seen so much bullish news in crypto. Living through the entire last cycle, the bear market and everything else. I mean, we have destroyed all of the dragons. We killed all the dragons like Gary Gensler, and we get proper. We're getting proper regulation. We have bullish news every single day about more adoption and institutions and governments and yada yada yada. You know, we've heard it. We talk about it every day, but it does not move the needle. But there's only so much left, guys. There's only so much left when it comes to Bitcoin, anyway. All right, Japan's Metaplanet buys another 1,234 Bitcoin. Jeez, now holds more than Tesla. Their goal right now, I think their next goal post is sitting at 21,000. They're getting close. And then I think they're going to try to get 210,000, something like that. Metaplanet has overtaken Tesla in corporate Bitcoin holdings, buying another 1,234 Bitcoin, taking their holdings to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is what they do every time they buy. They always play with the numbers. Last time they got their buys in, one of the last times they bought. It was 11111, I think, and then they had one where it was 88888 to signify the lucky number in Japan. Metaplanet, Japan's largest corporate Bitcoin treasury, announced Thursday that it had purchased an additional 1,234 Bitcoin, bringing its total holdings to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I love it, man. They're just trolling everyone as they buy up more and more of the scarcest asset on earth. The purchase was made on an average price of 15.6 million Japanese yen, about $108,000 per coin. At the time of writing, Bitcoin traded at 105.15, having risen by 1.4% in the last 24 hours, according to CoinMarketCap. And of course, they aim for a much, much larger holding. They plan to have at least 100,000 Bitcoin by 2026, and I think their end goal is 210,000. Again, playing with the numbers. They're totally playing with the numbers all the time. All right, moving on from that. Again, no one's taking that in. I don't think they're feeling it as much as I feel it every time I read these articles. All right, what else we have on here? Anything else breaking today? GameStop, of course, we talked about that yesterday. Of course, this is they're still not getting their normal TradFi base on board with buying Bitcoin. As the market seems to sell it off every time they put in a bit of a news to buy or sell more shares to buy more Bitcoin. What else do we have? Let's take a look real quick at Bloomberg and see what they're talking about before we head out for the day, and then check back at the chat. They are still, they're not back yet. Okay, well, headlines then. Headlines. Go back to headlines. Let's see. Fox Business. It's been a minute since we looked here. S&P 500 years record. Yes, it does. Nuclear plants restarting. I did see this pop up a little bit this morning, and I think we're talking about 3 Mile Island.
Now, this
3
Mile Island, the site of America's worst nuclear accident, set to reopen in 2027. Madison Allworth is there for us. All right, Madison, I'm sure this is all about powering AI, right?
Data centers.
It is, Stuart. It is all about powering AI and data centers. And the big news today is that this site is set to open in 2027, a year ahead of schedule. They were planning for 2028. The reason is they were able to fast track the approval to connect the power that will be created here to the electrical grid. They essentially jumped the line, really important at a time where we are seeing AI development move at warp speed. So when this nuclear plant is back up and running, it's going to create about 835 megawatts of power. To put that in context, that powers about 1 million homes. But this energy is going to be going towards powering Microsoft data centers. Constellation, the company that owns this site here, inked a 20-year deal with the tech giant for it to buy the power that is created at this nuclear site for its data centers and artificial intelligence ambitions. Constellation is investing about $1.6 billion in upgrades and regulatory approvals to bring it back to life. Now it's called the Crane Clean Energy Center. But as a reminder, in 1979, there was a partial meltdown here at 3 Mile Island, destroying one of the reactors. It left the plant with only one functioning reactor until it was shut down in 2019. But now it is back and part of this renaissance that we're really seeing for nuclear energy. Just this week, New York announced plans to build the state's first nuclear plant in decades. Governor Hochul touting it as an energy source that works better than renewable energy.
No matter how hard we fight for renewables, solar works when the sun is shining. Wind turbines spin when the air is moving. We need electricity that's reliable all day long, regardless of the weather outdoors.
And that's a good segue into Matty Ghost dropping a $10 super chat. Thank you, my guy. Thank you for sharing the chaos and donating to the cause. Bitcoin dominance also not looking hot. Bitcoin dominance super bullish on the weekly, daily, and the 4-hour. Bitcoin is the trace. Thank you, Matty Ghost, for your donation. I did want to mention this, that Microsoft continues to lay off too, again, as they fast track not only AI with nuclear energy, but also fast track AI into replacing us and our jobs, guys. 6,000 employees were laid off in the month of May. Yeah, crazy stuff. They keep laying off many workers to get this going. All right, guys. I think that might be it for today. We're sitting at 10:24. We got about 5 more minutes left of me. I gotta get some stuff done today. Now that I'm awake. Jeez, the coffee has set in. Let's take a look real quick at Bitcoin dominance, though, to just encapsulate what Matty's talking about. Because, yeah, it's not slowing down, guys. Every single day.
This entire idea of like 60% dominance is bullshit, ridiculous, stupid.
Thank you, Sailor. Every single day, reminding us that Bitcoin dominance is still at all-time, no, I wouldn't say all-time highs, but year-to-date highs for sure. Sitting at 65.8. Did it actually hit 66? Oh, it got so close. It got so close, guys. This looks like what was that, this morning? Yeah, about a half hour ago. Ooh, 65.86 on the high. That's a record high for the year, I think. Yeah, I think that's a record high for the year. We still have not started altcoin season. Again, last time we got this show started, it happened back in May when we sold off into sell may go away, and we didn't come back for Bitcoin. Instead, all the altcoins came back and ran instead. So that was the last cycle, and we still haven't seen anything quite like that build up. I mean, this is insane. Mass adoption for Bitcoin's coming. I don't think we're going to be able to utilize this as an indicator for Bitcoin dominance if all the money keeps chasing one coin. It's going to be an interesting year, this, not to say the least. Let's see real quick if we get back to Bloomberg and see if we have anything breaking in the TradFi space.
The kind of big risks that we are that we have seen maybe in the last couple of decades, and that's for many reasons. I mean, these portfolios are much more global and much more diverse than they have been in the past, and there's this tension at the moment within this peer group of how much to focus on their core oil and gas hydrocarbon portfolios and how quickly to advance their energy transition ambitions. What percentage of their capex should they be investing in renewable power, hydrogen, EV charging networks, knowing that these are much lower return businesses than their core oil and gas projects.
All right, I'm putting on my M&A banker hat, Will, here, because I want to get a deal on this.
Not enough related to our space to keep listening to that one. I do want to get into what Jim's talking about, though. The IWM, that's the Russell 200, right? The Russell 2000? Is that what you're referring to there? I'm not familiar with this. I'm not a TradFi guy. I don't really participate in stocks and those types of funds, but yeah, we could take a look at that and see what you're pertaining to. Now, are you looking at the Russell's small cap indicator? Alts usually follow it, he says. So you're talking about total was it total, not total 3, but damn it, it's been a minute. Total altcoin What do we call it? What do we call it? Total altcoins market cap. Is it total 2? It's total 2, right? I'm pretty sure that's what we call this thing. 225 billion. Doesn't seem right. Doesn't seem right. Because Bitcoin's at 2.1, 2.2, and total market cap out for all cryptos 3.3. So this is excluding the top 10. Okay, excluding the top 10. I mean, that could be a good indicator too if we exclude the top 10. I mean, it does look like it's coming back up. I'm curious to see what this looks like against the Russell 2000, right? Let's take a look at the Russell 2000 to see if we're seeing what you're seeing. Russell 2000 chart. Give me a chart, please, someone. God. Let's do it the 5-year, the 1 year. Yeah, I mean that kind of looks well, year to date. Let me get back to here. This is, oh my gosh, I can't see in dark mode. Oh no, now I'm blind. Okay, this is all time basically. Let's look at the 5-year, the 1 year. Yeah, I don't know. Either way, they both look like they are about to roll on up. Look at the 1 month. Yeah, I mean, it's already kind of made its lows back in, was it last week? We're sitting at all-time lows, I guess, for pretty much everything on the year. And it came up a little bit. This is all altcoins except for the top 10. And then the Russell. Yeah, it's kind of similar. But yeah, I don't know, Jim. I don't track that like you do. You being my TradFi, my #1 TradFi correspondent for sure, and the alpha you bring every day to the live stream, Jim. I appreciate it. Yeah. So the alts usually follow the Russell small cap indicator. Interesting. Is that just because everyone's running into risk on assets? That'd be my guess in TradFi. Jim, I'm not sure how the Russell 2000 shows that they are in trouble. I think which assets and alts are invested into during this run will make or break us, says OG Paul. Not sure generic claims about all alts make sense. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I'm kind of an old soul when it comes to crypto. I always just kind of look at Bitcoin and everything else against Bitcoin, and that to me feels like it's going to be invalidated at some point when the masses are just buying Bitcoin in droves, and we get into price discovery when demand exceeds the supply. And we're getting there. Speaking of which, let's take a look real quick this morning as we continue to get lower, new all-time lows on exchanges. And I think today's probably no exception as well. Yep, we just keep digging down. Still sitting at 2.07 million. It's the lowest we've seen all year. And we haven't seen this Bitcoin this low since 2020 or 2017. I don't know where we're even at anymore. I can't even zoom out that far on this chart. This, of course, is the all Bitcoin on exchanges right now. Coinbase, of course, having the largest balance, sitting at 638,000. I remember at the beginning of the year, this was like 750, 800,000. Not anymore. And this is with the settlement of pretty much all the ETFs on the planet. 90% of them. Let's see what else we have here. Brave for Freedom. Jim says IWM finding strong resistance at January's lows. Meanwhile, large cap indexes have managed to break about previous areas of resistance. Correlation with Bitcoin's dominance suggests plans for alts ahead. Pain, you said. Pain for alts ahead. That's insane. It's like from what you're saying, it sounds like you're saying, "Oh, coin season canceled. We're done. It's over, guys. It's over. Time to walk away." Oh, jeez. Let's see. I want to get back to the chart real quick. Wrap this up for today, guys. Not looking bad. We're getting a little bit of a bounce right now, as of course, you know, saying crypto chaos magic is kind of working. Yeah. I'm so sick of being right, guys.
So much, you may even get tired of winning.
I am. I'm tired of winning. I'm so freaking tired of winning. Let's just go up and just smash all the way through the the Super Bowl. Make it completely ridiculous. I want to be wrong, guys. Just let's go. Let's just go. What are we waiting for? And again, guys, if we do actually hit, and I don't think we will, but if we do actually hit 115,000 before Friday at midnight tonight, what is it? Let's say $8 billion will be liquidated off the markets. It's insane. People are going to get wrecked like crazy. I don't think that's going to happen, though. I think that's too big of a move right before a holiday weekend, right before the end of the options expiring. Yeah, anything's possible. Anything's possible, I guess. But Crypto Chaos Magic does not say it's possible.
What are you, stupid?
Yeah, sometimes. Okay, Jim Derringer also coming in with some more alpha. Let's see what else he has here. Correlation with Bitcoin dominance suggests pains for alts ahead. And he also says the broader economic situation is a sticky spot. It makes sense that the market is struggling to find a clear direction. Big players definitely want to go up. But M2 suggests a lot of sideliners. M2 also suggests that we're going to the moon, right? I mean, Bitcoin against, you know, M2. Oh boy. Well, let's see if we can get this up. There we go. There it is, guys. M2 again, lagging indicator, is predicting that we hit $130,000 Bitcoin by July. Again, we could also smash way above that if we actually start to actually get people to realize the demand is not going to be able to be met by the amount of tokens left. So yeah, that's the general idea anyway, right? Broader economic situation is a sticky spot. 100% agree with you though, Jim. It is still a sticky spot because we have everyone creating all-time highs right now as we speak for the S&P 500, running into risk on assets, basically running into the fire in the midst of complete uncertainty with these tariffs, with the big beautiful bill, the taxes. I mean, everything that's on the ticket for the year, whether it'll even happen. I mean, Congress is still split on the big beautiful bill. Oh my gosh, it's just so much, guys. So much uncertainty this year. The tariffs, my God, everyone's forgot about the tariffs. I was talking about it earlier in the year, back in like March and April, and we started to see a little bit of a recovery. That I was like, they're trading on the backs of nothing. They have nothing to work with here, and they still continue to do that. The stock market is a big bubble, and about ready to pop. At some point, it will pop. It can't go on forever. But what will be the needle that pops it? That's what I want to know. Speaking of stocks, let's see where the S&P 500 is going to end up today. Let's get back to the charts. Where are we at? This chart is a mess too. I gotta find another one. Okay, so I think we're so close to breaking all-time highs. So close. Within within $200 basically. 100, not even $20. What's $20? Oh my God. That's a rounding error. Yeah, so basically, by the end of the day, we may see all-time highs for the S&P 500. That'd be huge, of course, for risk on assets. You'll probably see a big sell-off too. It's still a very clear inverted head and shoulder pattern on the S&P 500. Bitcoin wants to get back up to 108,000, guys. It looks like that's going to happen here within the next hour or so. Again, intraday trading about ready to take off. Probably will get somewhere right around like 108.5, 108.9, 109. Could potentially happen. I'm still calling for probably right around that 108.5 is probably the next big target to hit resistance. If we actually get to 109, I don't know. maybe we might come back up here, hit 109, 105, maybe do like a double top breakout into 109 and then have a bit of a pullback into this sell-off wall into the markets, what do you call it, the orders of the damn it, the options expiring for Bitcoin. Jesus. I need some sleep, guys. I need some sleep. I was up way too late with you guys last night. Okay, anyway, so that's the general idea for today. Don't expect the moon, but after today, anything's possible. Anything's possible. There could be a little bit of some stagnant price action as the holiday everyone goes into the holiday weekend, and then a bit of a blow up after that. Or, maybe some Saudi prince is going to take advantage of U.S. You never know what's going to happen, guys. The rest of the world, of course, is also in the same space. And so while America's sleeping on July 4th weekend, fun or whatever we're doing. I don't know. What are you guys doing this weekend? You watching fireworks? I guess it's not quite. We're not quite there yet. 4th of July is going to be on a. Is it Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? Is it Friday next? Is it next Friday? Oh my God! It's not even 4th of July weekend. It's next Thursday. No, it is next Friday. Yeah, so that's gonna be a big So I mean, we could basically just wait until after that, probably somewhere around the 7th. Then would be my guess. That's way out here on Monday. So Monday, Tuesday, I'd be more likely a Tuesday breakout than a Monday breakout, as things usually get started kind of slow. False move Mondays usually occur. So Tuesday, Wednesday next week is probably where we're going to see all-time highs if we do see them within the next week or two. That's kind of what I'm looking at, my general idea. So that's going to be Tuesday, July 8th. That could be where we start this. Oh gosh, guys, I am so tired. Okay, let me get back to it. Right before we head out, let's take a look at the. I want to just take a look right one more time at the. Oh, there it is. Total. All assets in the world, right? All assets in the world today. Bitcoin's still holding on number 6. Nothing's really changed there as well. Although Google's coming back for its lunch money. it's coming back up sharply. It should be outperforming Bitcoin maybe in the next day or two. Maybe by Friday. If Bitcoin doesn't start to move in a bigger way in market cap. Crypto bubble still looking kind of sideways again, kind of shedding off some of those gains for the past 2 days, and everything is fine. It's all fine. Everything's awesome. It's all good here. How are you? Oh God. Go to bed. Okay. iShares. Okay. Let's just get a quick little roundup real quick with Bloomberg. See if there's anything else to talk about. Anything else on the terminal, Iran's nuclear program, yada, yada, yada. USD GDP revised lower as consumer/services spending. We talked about all those things earlier. So that's pretty much a roundup of everything we've talked about today, guys. I think we're just waiting. We're just sitting here waiting for risk on assets to move in a bigger way to the upside. And I think if the S&P 500 does break a new all-time high, we're going to start seeing sort of more money run into crypto. All right, guys, I'm going to head out. I'm going to go take a nap and then start working again on this studio. I will see you guys tonight here at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, of course, where we do cover all of the foreign market open and the news throughout the day. And also Crypto Chaos Magic, which is never really wrong. This is so scary, but it's never really wrong, as we suggest positive price action, not always positive, price action in general into the markets. All right, guys, have a good one. I'm going to head out. Have a good. It's always so hard to say goodbye. Always so hard to say goodbye. I will catch you guys tonight. Have a good one. Stay safe. Enjoy the credits. Peace.
Fly me to the moon, let me trade among the stars. Let me see what freedom's like without money and gold bars. In other words, gold Nike. Oh! In other words,
No, Milk Money, I'll see you on the moon. Yes, and Brave Heart Be Freedom saying he's also glad that he took the night off from the open mic night. Man, that was crazy last night, guys. I'm not going to get into all the details I found, especially Myriad too. Oh man, we'll have to catch up on that another time. But anyway, probably will not. We'll be back for the next one though. I'm sure we're doing them. I think every single night now that Rob is gone over at Crypto Futures. If you haven't checked out Crypto Futures, guys, and you're still watching the show, please check him out in the link below. It's also one of my favorite communities to hang out with over there, and the greatest Canadian on earth. That is Rob. Until he's not a Canadian anymore and he wants to move to America. Here, I think he's still planning that move. So anyway, I will catch you guys later. Have a good night. I will see you tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Happy Moon. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Yes. Later.
I'd buy that for $1.